the 145th running of the Carlton Draft Caulfield Cup. Incentivise about to load with Brett Prebble, his 9th ride in the Caulfield Cup.
Incentivise come down with a very big profile from Brisbane.
He's not an overly attractive horse by any means, but he was all racehorse. So I wanted a top-line, proven big race rider that could ride him at any weight. And Brett Prebble had come back from Hong Kong. He was a little bit in the wilderness, but he's a champion jockey, and he fitted the bill, you know, perfectly, really.
It was a plum ride to pick up, and he had really big hypes on him. Pete said to me on the day, he said, "This is your grand final, don't leave anything for him." He said, "Don't be worrying about the Melbourne Cup." He said, "This is a race we've set him for."
The favourite drawn the outside gate, the new star on the Australian turf in Incentivise.
Why draw in the Caulfield Cup? Listen, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have some concern with it, but the unbelievable belief we'd built in this horse off the back of his Mackay and Turnbull wins told us that he was just going to be too good for them, and Brett could probably be a bit arrogant in his approach in that race. Take the race by the scruff of the neck, ride him like the best horse, dominate, make them try and beat him.
Incentivise takes the outside, set to go, and they're racing in the Caulfield Cup. Incentivise from the outside gate was neutral away.
Incentivise, he jumped well, he got a good break, and the tempo of the race wasn't as strong as what it can be going to the first turn.
Delphi's up there early with also Incentivise, who's 5 and 6 deep.
When you hit the first turn at Caulfield out of the straight and you're 5 and 6 deep and still don't look like getting in, you're thinking, oh, bloody hell, what's going to happen here?
Delphi's 4 deep and 4th, Incentivise out even deeper and is rolling forward.
When I pulled him out from the 1,000 when they got the tailwind behind him, I really felt that he was really building up to his top.
It's then that where he hits that bit of a flat spot that you have that little heart and mouth moment, probably getting down towards the 600 when then Brett does ask him to extend, and you knew he was then about to hit the home turn. So he wasn't really going to be able to extend at that point either, so you sort of hold your breath.
Incentivise hooks out 3 wide and is about to push the button. Incentivise in clear air, only a neck off the lead.
Couldn't go any faster. I knew he was at his top. I maintained his gallop. You know, from the 300 metres, he started to really stretch his margin from the rest of the field. He couldn't be run down.
Incentivise goes for home, 250 out. Incentivise races clear.
From the 100 metres, he was really basically just gliding down.
Incentivise is coming away, 4 lengths in front, and Incentivise, what a star, won the Caulfield Cup.
Obviously, I give a fist pump toward the line, and the emotion of the win was pretty special.
I trained at Caulfield for the best part of a decade and a half, so it was home for me, and I was never able to win the Caulfield Cup, the biggest race run at the track. It was a pretty special moment.
Incentivise is a pretty special horse, you know, basically win the race he was targeted for. What a win. It was a dominant performance. He
was just rapt to have a horse under him that could show that, hey, I'm Brett Prebble, I'm a gun jockey, give me the cattle and I can get the job done. I think it was just an overall joy for both of us. I remember he jumped into me bloody hands at one stage at the presentation. Thankfully, he's such a little bastard I could carry him around.
Thank you, Pete. Mate, that was special.
And then you look back to a big empty grandstand and the lawn areas, no one around. It was an eerie win, but it probably made it special in its own way as well.